The following is a presentation of a Magnitude Sports Network.
Here's a breakaway opportunity. Battling and driving a penalty kill. The shot to goal! Battling his way through and backhanding it in is Liam Tamula.
Yellow Jackets looking to continue that run here, and a nice kick by Kennedy Pilgrim to keep that volley going. And a block at the net.
Tie to the 6. Knoll drives one into left center field. Hit well and deep, and a diving catch in left center field. A heck of a grab. Jordan Leininger took extra bases away and 2 down.
Tackle. Fires right side complete. The hook and ladder. Richter. Joe Steve. He could go. Richter. House. Touchdown Jackets. Levi Richter on the Yellow Jackets lead with 13.8 seconds to go.
3 seconds to go. Cooler with the ball. 1 second at the buzzer. It's in! And the Pelican Rapids Vikings on a shot by Matty Cooler go to the state tournament undefeated at 29-0.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
And good evening and welcome in to the Hive for tonight's Heart of the Lakes boys basketball action. It's the Perham Yellow Jackets taking on the Breckenridge Cowboys. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock and Lance. Two teams looking to try to drive forward and get in the right direction as they both come in with records of 2-8 overall.
Right, and we talked about off-air, Jason. One of the things I think that you probably made this point was you just hope both teams come and play loose and have fun, just get after it and play to the best of their ability. It's either going to be that way or you try to do a little too much. And then that's when things don't really go your way. So I think one of the things early on, I'm going to look for this team, which team is more relaxed, which team is going to play their style and their tempo. And, when you're looking for that win, sometimes you try to do too much and you don't let the game come to you. You try to make the game. And I hope for both teams tonight, they can just come out here, do what they want to do, and we get to see a good game of basketball.
These two teams familiar with each other as they're members of the Heart of the Lakes Conference, both looking for that first conference win, as well as the Yellow Jackets are 0-3 in conference play, while Breckenridge is 0-4. Teams have some familiar teams on the schedule so far. They both lost to DGF, one by 14, one by 22, and they both have losses to Barnesville by the same amount, one by 6, one by 7. You look at the Yellow Jacket side of things, said this to a few people, they kind of are a team that right now that puts a good 30 minutes on the table, but the 6-minute spurts here and there spread out in a half have really kind of doomed them this year.
Right, and I think you can look at, games that you can go back and the woulda, shoulda, couldas. If we could have eliminated this 2 minutes, we would have won. If we would have done this for 2 minutes, we would have won. Now, that doesn't put any wins on the table for you, but it does give you optimism that when things get meshed together and things work seamlessly for them, they can put a really good product on the table.
Well, we thank you for tuning in to the Budget Blinds pregame show. We'll take a break, come back, and get you set up a little bit more for tonight's game between the Cowboys and the Yellow Jackets here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
Welcome back into the Hive here on your Budget Blinds pregame show. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock, as we'll take a look at your keys to the game tonight, brought to you by KLN Family Brands. And here we'll take a look.
Here's a look at what needs to be done to win this game.
I forgot about that with this nice jump in, but here we go. We're going to look at the keys for Breckenridge. Kind of want to jump ahead and make the Yellow Jackets play on their heels here at home.
And I think that's what we talked about earlier, Jason. If a team gets out early, you already are kind of putting pressure on yourself to write some of that early season story of both teams with 2 wins. Now you put even more pressure on yourself if you start to see yourself fall behind. And then you start to do things that are even more uncharacteristic than what you normally would do. So I think the Yellow Jackets, they're going to want to jump ahead early equally as well. But I think for the Cowboys, especially being on the road, you kind of want to get that start and get it rolling and get momentum on your side.
And the second one kind of fits for both teams tonight. It's win those 50-50 plays, get to the loose balls, win those, battle on the boards, and just kind of take control of those hustle plays that you need to make when you're kind of 2 teams that are at the struggle point of the season a little bit.
Yeah, and I think by doing that, Jason, what you end up doing is you create more shot opportunities. You get more offensive possessions. And that just makes sense. I mean, the more times you have the ball, the better opportunity you have to score. And so if you can pick up a loose ball or you get that rebound that goes long, that tallies up to make more possessions for you, and then you get more chances to score. We talked about it earlier today. It's a complex game, but it really is a simple game. And you want to score more than your opponent, and the more chances you have to score, the better that percentage goes up.
And Lance, earlier today, you showed the simpleness of it. I showed the complex part of it. That's the boys will get a kick out of that one later. As we take a look at the home keys for tonight, Yellow Jackets, it's kind of break out offensively, find that identity, and that's what I think head coach Carl Hammerman talked a little bit about. They're at a unique point in the season, especially when you look at their schedule, some opportunities ahead for them, and they're just kind of trying to figure out what kind of squad they want to be.
Right, and I think, traditionally you've come into the Hive here and you've thought defense right away. And I think it hasn't changed. I mean, defense still is what it is. You want to play good defense, but I think this Yellow Jacket team really wants to get out and score. And not that I'm going to put any words out of any coach's mouth, but I've heard that 70 mark a lot of times out of them. Like, we want to get to 70 points. And I think they feel like if they can get there and it comes through their offense, they got a good shot to win. And, and I think the potential's there to score. You just got to see it all come together tonight.
And you led into that off. Another key is, I think, is getting offense from defense, and part of that is holding Breckenridge down defensively to fit their goals to hold them under 55 points tonight.
Right, and you're going to see a Breckenridge team I think can score, Jason, and I've watched a couple events of theirs, but they do have some really athletic kids, and they do have kids that like to get out, and I think they like to put the ball in the basket. So again, it just raises it just raises all the height here as we're getting into that new year. Now we're deep into kind of the middle of January, and you want to start to get all these things rolling. And I know both teams, one in Section 6A and one in Section 8AA, both want to get on a roll so they can head towards playoffs, feeling really good about their chances.
Those are the keys to the game tonight, brought to you by Kalen Friendly Brands. We'll take a quick timeout here on the Main Food Sports Network.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Make memories that they'll remember and pass down a tradition. Enjoy your freedom with the road less traveled and spend time with the ones you love. Whether it's here or there, make the most out of life and spend time with who you choose. And choose Quillo from United Community Bank. Whatever life has in store for you, finance it with Quillo. Learn more at ucbankmn.com. United Community Bank, Perham, Frazee, Dent. Subject to credit approval. Auto payment required. United Community Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Game time is now only minutes away. Let's take a look at your starting lineups for this matchup.
Your starting lineups tonight brought to you by Lakes Ace Hardware. Get your favorite Benjamin Moore or Magnolia paint colors or color match any color today at Lakes Ace Hardware in downtown Perham. There's been one change to the starting lineup we already saw for the Breckenridge Cowboys. Their starting lineup will be Aiden Sanchez, Cooper Roberts, Bo Meyer, Caleb Albertson, and Carter Bernard. Jacob Kunkel is out with an injury.
Yeah, no, you look at the size, and again, it's a nice lineup. You don't see that traditionally like center type 6'5", 6'6" kid in the lineup, but when you're going 6 foot across the board, 6'1", 6'2", you can create some matchups and some mismatches as you look into this evening, and I'm sure that's what the game plan is to try to find those spots where you may be able to post somebody up, you may be able to get your back to the basket and make some easy shots.
Starting lineup there, sorry, a little bit of a snafu. Now we have the right lineup for the Perham Yellow Jackets. Starting will be Blaze Schmidt, Mason Happelgage, Ananson, Maddox Swintek, and Ashton Detloff. The starting five for head coach Kyle Haberman.
Right, and this has been, I think, where we started the year. Jason is kind of with this group, and again, I think it's good early to kind of mix up some things and find out where we're at and what's happening. Happel being back, I think it gives him a little shot in the arm. Not that he was ever away, but definitely starting to maybe feel healthier. Is one of those that he kind of brings that shooter to the court that the Yellow Jackets have been looking for.
Again, we're just moments away from the start of the opening tap tonight. Your starting lineups were brought to you by Lakes Ace Hardware here on the Budget Blinds pregame show. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back to the Hive here at Perham High School as the Yellow Jackets and the Cowboys square off in Heart of the Lakes Conference action.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
At Waterfront Recreational LLC, the mission is to deliver high-quality and custom-built steps, decks, and docks so you can access and enjoy your property. We believe in hard work, honest and fair dealing, high-quality craftsmanship, and excellent customer service. Our products have proven results. We can't control the weather, but our docks remain rock solid in the windiest of conditions. We also offer boat storage in the wintertime. Call or text 218-298-1353 for more information about each of our services, or visit waterfrontrecreational.com today.
Well, we welcome you back into the Hive one final time before the opening tap between the Yellow Jackets and the Cowboys here on your Budget Blinds pregame show. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Frontier Airlines, Great Clips. Download the Great Clips app from the App Store today to find the store nearest to you. And Dakota Fins and Feathers. If you love hunting and fishing, then you love Dakota Fins and Feathers on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to their channel today. We'd also like to thank Ray Sport and Marine, the sponsors of our opening tap. Nias Family Sales, they sponsor our timeouts. Again, the Nias Family Sales Service Center can service all makes and models. Schedule your vehicle today by calling 218-346-5976. I'd like to thank Blake's Ace Hardware, EOT Insurance. KLN Family Brands sponsors our keys to the game. KLN Family Brands, apply today. Build your tomorrow. Head on over to KLNFamilyBrands.com. I'd like to thank United Community Bank, Ruder Family Dentistry, J&L Nutrition, and the Backyard as well for their sponsorship of high school action here on the Magnitude Sports Network. And Lance, we're just moments away from this one. You talked about it a little bit off air. We talked about it a little bit on air, too. A fast start for both these teams. I think, yeah, we had our keys from the coach, but I think a fast start tonight is the number one key for both teams tonight.
Exactly, and I think if you're the Jackets, you want to get Mason Happel going early and often. It seems like when they're at their best, he's getting looks at the basket. And from what I've read and what I've followed, watch for the Cowboys, number 2, Aiden Sanchez, 6'1", ninth grader, but averaging, from what I've seen, into the 20s a lot of nights, up to 25, 26 points a night. So obviously he can shoot the basketball.
When we come back, we will have your opening tap here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
At Great Clips, we use online check-in to help NHL player Jack Hughes achieve game day flow faster. so he can do more with his time off the clock. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
At Great Clips, we use clip notes to save NHL player Cale Makar's haircut details, so he's always confident in his hockey hair. Because with a name like Cale, you gotta sport great salad. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections. Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Welcome back into the Hive. PA Announcer Activities Director Extraordinaire Aaron Anderson introducing the teams to the crowd here, and a nice sized crowd here tonight as the Yellow Jackets and the Cowboys getting ready to square off in Heart of the Lakes Conference basketball action. And starting lineups again for the Cowboys: Aiden Sanchez, Cooper Roberts, Bo Byer, Caleb Albertson, and Carter Bernard. The starting lineup for the Cowboys and their coaching staff is assistant coach Jonah Christensen, Jack Hudeman, Connor Yagi, and head coach Jordan Christensen. Yellow Jackets will start like this as they get introduced to the crowd here. Starting at a forward is Blaze Schmitz. Number 2, Mason Happel, senior guard. A senior guard, Gage Onenson. A junior forward, Maddox Swentek. And a junior forward, Ashton Detloff. Yellow Jacket coaching staff: Judd Soul, Aaron Solberg, Brian Robertson, Grant Dirkheising, and head coach Kyle Haberman. Well, Breckenridge is ready to go as the introductions are taking place here. We're just a few seconds away from your opening tip, brought to you by Ray's Sport and Marine. It'll be Bo Byer to do the opening tap for the Cowboys as the Yellow Jackets fire up. Energy level, I think, is pretty high tonight here in the Hive for this one.
Yeah, nice crowd tonight, Jason, and a good fan base and student base, adults alike around the track. So people coming out to support on this chilly evening and looking for some good basketball.
You know the Cowboys always travel well. So they get ready to go for this one. It's Byer and Detloff to take the opening tap. Here live from the Hive, and the Yellow Jackets get control of the opening possession. Trapped here near side. Now Schmidt has it, looks back here to Onenson. Onenson now to Swentek, back near side. It goes to Onenson with 20 on the shot clock now. Pass right side, Happel back up top. They swing it around the opening possession. And it's kicked away, and coming with it are the Cowboys. It's stolen for a second. Now Byer has it near side, throws it out the back of Happel's head. And the turnover goes right back, and now up ahead Swentek. Swentek lets the defender clear and up and in for 2, and the Yellow Jackets on the board first. And that allows the fans in the crowd to take a seat early tonight as the ball goes now to Roberts inside. Back up top here is Byer. Far side it goes. They're looking for a cutter. They let him clear. Happel with a good defense there on Bernard. Now Byer looking into the lane. Gets poked away by Schmidt. Schmidt gets a steal and it's saved to the near side, and Happel will come back away with it. Cross court for Onenson. Onenson steps into a three and hits it.
Big shot for the Yellow Jackets and a big shot for Gage Onenson there, and kind of been waiting for him to hit those three-pointers like that, and that'll open up some things for the Yellow Jackets down low.
Sanchez drives to the hoop, draws a foul on Onenson. That's his first. And it'll put Sanchez to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. As Sanchez will shoot a pair. First free throw for him, too strong. The Yellow Jackets off that quick start that we talked about on our pregame show. Lead 5-0 on the Cowboys. Cowboys looking to answer back. Sanchez at the free throw line gets the second.
Sometimes that's all it takes, Jason, is to get that first point, that first one to go through the basket. But nice start by the Yellow Jackets. You can see up pace is where they're going to go tonight.
Happel three, rims in and out. Rebound grab by Roberts. Quickly up ahead to Sanchez, gets men at half court. Now he feeds it over there for Albertson, comes back near side for Bernard. Albertson back to Bernard. Goes near side Sanchez, he swings it over for Byer, looking around the perimeter, now looking inside, not there. So Sanchez will dribble around the lane, throw up an off-balance shot and get it to drop.
Wow, good body control there by Sanchez as he goes strong to the hoop and then turns kind of sideways and protects it. And we're going to have a turnover by the Yellow Jackets. So quick start by the Yellow Jackets. Here's the answer by the Cowboys.
Turnover there by the Yellow Jackets makes it 5-3 after the basket by Sanchez, and now it'll be Breckenridge ball. The sideline inbound with under 16 to go in our opening half here on the United Community Bank scoreboard. It's 5-3 in favor of the Yellow Jackets with the ball. Byer. Near side it goes. Sanchez thought about it, but they close quickly. Byer back against Sanchez with a nice head fake. Now drives left side, spins, throws up a tough shot in the lane. It's short. Yellow Jackets converge on the board, and they come back with it the other way with Onenson.
I think the Cowboys will take that shot, though, Jason. 10 feet from the basket, kind of hanging in the air. Sanchez, great-looking athlete here for the Cowboys.
Onenson near side it goes. Here's Swentek. And Breckenridge getting a defensive look here of the 1-3-1. Now they go near side. And on the side, it's Happel for three, and he hits it.
The danger of being in the zone is leaving those corners open and letting your three-point shooters set their feet.
That's what I was just going to kind of allude to. That's the weakness of that zone right there, and you get your shooters on fire. Might shoot the Cowboys out of that zone. Now they look inside, and it's thrown away, and the Yellow Jackets get the steal.
Good help side defense by Swintek coming over from the opposite side of the floor.
Three-pointer from Swentek, in and out, no good. Schmidt there for an offensive board. We'll get it back out to Happel. Happel's going to drive kick. Swentek now inside Detloff. Backing down the defender, left-hand hook. Off the mark. Good job by Albertson there to play defense without fouling. And now Breckenridge comes back the other way, trailing by 5 and looking to drive. And the floater there is good for Cooper Roberts.
So you definitely see an early trend on the Cowboys like to dribble drive into the basket, not afraid to shoot that floater. Yellow Jackets are going to have to stop that ball higher up, not allowing them to get into that 10 to 12 foot range.
Cowboys doing a good job of extending the Yellow Jacket guards, but Happel's found himself open and hits another three. He's got 6. And the Yellow Jackets lead by 6.
Talked about that early, that's someone I think you would really like to see that happen for if you're the Yellow Jackets, is get Happel going. Now you're going to have them run out to you. Now you can get it down into the post and start working some post play down there.
Now back out top for Albertson. He picks up his dribble. Detloff comes out on him. Goes to Roberts, now to Byer in the corner. With 10 on the shot clock, he loses the ball off the hands of Schmidt. That shot clock should probably reset to 20, and it will. And as coming in will be Logan Church for the Cowboys.
Right, and one of the things I think the Yellow Jackets are picking up on early is the Cowboys are, when they dribble drive, they a lot of times turn their back and then try to slide off one way or the other. They've got a guy from the top attacking that when they turn their back and going after the basketball.
Meyer drives, runs out of room, but finds a nice bounce pass to Albertson. Now hands it off Sanchez. As the Cowboys reset with 7 on the shot clock. They're going to have to hurry with the ball outside, and it's in the hands of Sanchez. With 1, he's not going to get it off. And a shot clock violation will turn it over. He had a couple of looks, I thought, he went with the head fake, trying to get a little more space, and then just ran out of time.
Exactly, and I think, it's one of those things, it's easier set up here than maybe what it is to be done, but you're trying to keep that mental clock in your head of how much time you have, and I agree with you. I thought he had a couple shots there.
Onenson now. Now with Cole Reuter, who checked in for the Yellow Jackets. Drives to the free throw line, kick over for Happel. The 3's off the mark, rebound is grabbed underneath there by Byer, and the Cowboys have done a good job of keeping the Yellow Jackets to 1 shot and out on their possessions here in the early going.
Well, in that time, the Cowboys did a better job of running out towards Happel. He didn't have as long a time to set his feet. Makes it a much more difficult shot.
Near side now thinking about the shot there. Passing it up that time was Albertson. Now Sanchez looking to drive on Onenson. Gets him off the feet. Shot no good. Fights for the board. His put back though no good, and Detloff there. Tough contested shots there by Sanchez, but he couldn't get him to drop. And now we have a timeout called on the floor, and called by the Yellow Jackets. 12:01 to go first half. Yellow Jackets lead by 6. We'll take a break here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Welcome back. First half action. Yellow Jackets lead Breckenridge by a score of 11-5. Jason Growth with Lance Rock here from the Hive tonight. Heart of Lakes Conference basketball action. We thank you for tuning in wherever you're watching tonight's broadcast. Sonitz has the ball in the backcourt. Goes to Happel. Looks inside. There's Detloff. Detloff works into the lane. Handoff. Schmidt. Schmidt to put in. Nice unselfish feed there by Detloff underneath. And it's now 13-5. Here's Sanchez, the freshman, with it. Looking things over and now tries to feed the post. Schmidt read that well, steals it. Schmidt coast to coast, blocked, and a foul. Foul will be on Sanchez, his first and the team's first.
Other than a couple early mistakes, it's been a pretty cleanly played game, Jason, and fun to watch as Schmidt steps to the free throw line here.
11:31 to go. The Yellow Jackets with their first attempt at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line, a 1-of-1 on the night. Alex Bloom checked it in for the first time. It's 14-5 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Second free throw on its way. That one's good as well.
I saw Detloff going to the bench, and I thought, well, this is going to be an interesting lineup. Let's see what the Yellow Jackets do with it. He ends up staying in, so now a more traditional lineup.
Lane opens up, a foul and one. Cooper Roberts draws the foul, gets the bucket, and has a chance at a three-point play.
And again, we talked about Sanchez being a freshman. This is a sophomore. So when you start looking at this lineup for the Cowboys, and you got freshmen and sophomores out here playing and holding their own, the future's looking a little bright for the Cowboys.
15-8 in favor of the Yellow Jackets after the free throw there. As Roberts completes the three-point play, leads the way with 5 and a bucket here for the Yellow Jackets.
Nice job by Onenson there as he kind of did a little hesitation step and then blow by. Nice work. And here's where we're seeing some difference. 1-3-1 coming up here as a long shot.
Off the mark. Rebound Bloom off his foot and out of bounds.
And again, those are the things I think it's a effort play, a hustle play. You hope the Yellow Jackets can corral that. Really early shot there by the Cowboys was a deep one. Let's see if they continue to shoot deep or if they try to work it inside or try to get that corner shot like we saw the Yellow Jackets get out of this 1-3-1. Now it looks like they changed up again.
Taps and it goes out of bounds.
And again, that changing up those defenses, especially when you're playing a young team, can really, it takes you a moment or two to first recognize and then change your offense.
Inside, Byer works the reverse layup. No, rebound tapped around, grabbed by Reuter. Now with it, looking to drive in the lane, kicked out near side. Here's Arnson. Now for Schmidt. Looking to drive, Bloom, kick out near side, a three-pointer from Arnson. Too strong, Detloff for the offensive board. The putback high off the glass is good.
Second chance points are always really nice to have. A nice job there by Detloff, just kind of holding his own and then being left-handed, goes up nice and strong to put that one away.
Down to the game, Caleb Albertson and Colin Suko. We got a timeout. Yellow Jackets lead by 11. We'll take a break with 10:01 to go.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Welcome back. 10:01 to go, first half. Yellow Jackets lead this one. Now getting pressure. There's Aiden Sanchez. Now gets it over there for Caleb Albertson. Comes back out to Joey Lopez with the basketball. Goes near side now to Aiden Sanchez. Sanchez getting pressured. Gives the ball to Albertson as the Yellow Jackets fans cheering on their defensive effort with 5 on the shot clock. Joey Lopez drives left hand, no good. Rebound off of Detloff's face and out of bounds.
So subbing into the game, Lopez, another freshman. So this is interesting to watch, and it didn't take him long to get to the basket, and that shows some really confidence in your ability and what you think and know that you can do.
Lopez gets the ball into Aiden Sanchez, shot too strong, rebound grab. Reuter and the Yellow Jackets looking to bring him back. Reuter and the Yellow Jackets up by 11. Here's Blum with it. Now to Reuter. They close on the corner, as you said. Now Blum with a nice pass fake, down low feed. The extra pass inside Sandberg. Turnaround off the glass, too strong. Suko the board, it's tied up, but he's able to get it to Aiden Sanchez and back the other way, and an offensive foul. As reading that play well was Brecken Wilcash. Did a good job of getting there, setting his feet, and he draws the player control foul on Caleb Albertson.
And Breckenridge and their coaching staff asking for a little clarification, and I was very close to allowing him to be able to come down, I think would be what the argument would be there, Jason. Nice job. It was one of those 50-50 plays that we talked about, and let's see if the Yellow Jackets can make that pay off on this one. Breckenridge switching their defenses now.
And Reuter launches the three, and he gets the roll. Cole Reuter hits a big three-pointer for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, that's one of those you like to get. I think it touched every part of the rim as it went down, and that a lot of times builds confidence, like it's my night. I can keep shooting. And 22-8 now, Jason. Good little stretch here for the Yellow Jackets.
Albertson backing down the defender, comes back up to Suko. Now goes near side, Albertson. Suko sets the screen. He tries the roll, but it gets tied up, and doing a nice job again is Wolkash for the second straight possession.
Right, and bringing some energy. That's kind of a good thing when you have someone step off, 6th, 7th person playing. It's nice to have them come with that energy, and definitely Wolkash has just done a really nice job on the last 2 series, putting the Yellow Jackets in good position.
Inbound here. Byer gets the loose ball. Near side, Bernard. Comes back up top. They swing it around there. Far side, Lopez. Now Byer with it. Gets it back for Roberts. Roberts looking to drive on Sandberg. 3 on the shot clock. Byer's got to launch another shot off the glass. No good. Sandberg the board. Detloff to Swentek. Excuse me. As Ruder will launch the 3. Too strong. Rebound. Happel fights and gets it. Actually took it away from Swentek. Now Wolkash gets it back to Happel. Wolkash thought about it. Looks inside. Feeds Sandberg. Sandberg working in the lane. The layup good for Brendan Sandberg.
Again, that's where you see what Wolkash is doing here. Jason is really giving the Yellow Jackets some life. And then Sandberg with a nice spin move. Going to the left side, which is impressive.
Lopez shot blocked by Sandberg off the back side of the backboard. Now the Cowboys get the loose ball. Here's Lopez looking inside, too strong. Happel gets it. Happel going back, looking to go coast to coast. The layup good for Mason Happel. And he's got 8. And the Yellow Jackets are running. They lead 26-8. We got a timeout with 7:04 to go in our opening half. Yellow Jackets up big on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
Welcome back to the Hive. 7:04 to go, first half. Yellow Jackets lead this one by a score of 26-8. Over the timeout, it will be Breckenridge ball with the sideline inbound. Here's Sanchez. The trap on him. The ball goes there to Bernard. Now with it, Roberts inside. Byer draws contact. Foul's going to be on the floor. It'll be on the Yellow Jackets.
And again, probably the hardest thing to do when you play is when the other team's trying to speed you up like the Yellow Jackets are now in this zone, is to stay under control. And you see the Cowboys just speeding through a little bit. If they can just gather themselves, I think there will be some open shots out of that zone, but Yellow Jackets doing a great job right now.
The strange sights of a zone at the Hive as Ruder has it. Looks inside Sandberg. Sandberg fights through traffic and draws a foul with 6.5 to go.
And again, you love to see the coaching staff for the Yellow Jackets really imploring the kids when Sandberg has that seal on, get that ball to him. Right now he's got a lengthy advantage over a lot of kids on the floor and a size advantage. If we can do that, now you can start going inside outside, which is going to help. Little errant pass here gets the Yellow Jackets a little out of schedule on offense right now.
10 on the shot clock. Here's Ruder with it. Drives, and offensive foul is going to be called as he tried to clear out with his elbow.
right? And I'm not even so sure he knew he did it at that time, but it was a definite push-off trying to get, and I think it just was in the natural flow of what he was trying to do, so it seemed like maybe it wasn't a foul, but definitely clearing out there.
And does a nice job of reading that, does Wolkosh, as the Yellow Jackets of wholesale substitutions. Schmidt, Detloff, Onitson, and Bloom coming back in for the Yellow Jackets with 6:09 to go. In our opening half, it's the Yellow Jackets 26, Breckenridge 8.
And again, you got to like that to see Wolkosh come into the game there, and the effort he gave kind of sets up what you want to see out of these Yellow Jackets. Go in and give that spurt of 2-3 minutes as hard as you can, and then we'll go with the next group and then the next group. So some really interesting basketball happening there, but foul on Schmidt, and you definitely see Sanchez wants to get to the basket.
Inbound up top for Roberts. Schmidt dangerous to picking up another one there with the reach in. Now it comes back up to Sanchez. He's going to drive against Onitson, gets bumped, gets it to Byer. Byer works in the lane, lowers his shoulder, turnaround jump good. Bo Byer gets on the board.
And that was a lot more patient by the Cowboys that time, and probably talked about that in their timeout session. I think they can get shots if they do that, but boy, the Yellow Jackets, they're really attacking tonight.
And a nice basket there for Mason Hampel, who's now got 10. Now Sanchez works through the lane, floats up a shot, no good. Rebound grabbed by the Yellow Jackets and Onitson. Cross court to Bloom. Bloom lowers his shoulder, offensive foul.
And going back to the Cowboys side of the offense there, you can see Sanchez getting a little frustrated. I think he's used to those going in, and they're kind of bouncing in and out right now, Jason. And you got to think the law averages says he's going to make a few of those, but I like what the Yellow Jackets are doing. They're making him work for the full floor as Gage Onenson's picking him up full court every time.
I'd like to say hi to Jim, tuning in Denver, North Carolina. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast as Byer drives, floats up a shot, and that's a nice move there by Bo Byers to get something to go for 4 on the night to make it 28-12.
Back-to-back buckets by Byer, I believe, and that'll be a nice little kick. And it's not out of range for them right now, but Yellow Jackets.
And a big three-pointer right there by Mason Happel to make it 31-12.
Saw that in warm-ups that Happel looked really comfortable tonight, and it's spilled over to the game right now, and he's shooting in the offensive flow, which is really nice to see.
Fall-away jumper no good by Sanchez from the baseline. As Bloom drives, delivers, kicks to Happel, and he launches a three. It's no good. Rebound grab there by Robertson. Roberts and the Cowboys come back the other way. Finds Lopez. Lopez in the corner gets closed out nicely there by Happel defensively. Now Lopez again from Albertson. Directs as the Yellow Jacket fans starting to make some noise again here as Byer gets it with Bloom on him. Sanchez, nice feed. And now a finish at the hoop and a nice move there to Cooper Roberts.
And there's one of those that I think Coach Haberman and his staff would like to see Mason Happel maybe just wall up right there and not try to go for that steal and fly by, because it left a wide open lane then for the basket for the Cowboys.
Bloom in traffic, shot blocked there nicely by Bo Byer. Detloff has the open three and he hits it. The Yellow Jackets have been able to hit from deep tonight. As now bringing it back, Sanchez, it's stolen away by Onitson. And now a foul here as Albertson tries to return the favor, and he'll get called for the foul.
I think one of the things we could say through the first half here, Jason, is it seems like every time the Cowboys make a little run, there's an answer, and it's not always by the same Yellow Jacket, which I know has to please Coach Haberman and his staff, that multiple different kids have stepped up to stop the run of the other team.
There's a turnover there. Nice job defensively by the Cowboys. Yellow Jackets have hit 6 3-pointers, and the Cowboys trying to answer with one of their own by Byer, but it's no good. Rebound grab there by Swentek. He brings it up ahead. Onitson with the head fake, drives baseline, stops, and drops. He's got 7. Oscar it goes. That's Church. Logan Church with Bloom on him. Church in the lane now, hands it off there for Roberts. Roberts spins, kicks back out, stolen away, but there to corral it. Albertson to save it. Albertson's going to step into a 3. It's off the mark, and Detloff saved, and the ball ping-pongs around, and it's now eventually grabbed by Detloff, and back the other way is Bloom. Bloom drives through the lane, and he draws a foul.
Like maybe before the shot, Jason, so inbounds underneath the basket for the Jackets.
Fouls on Logan Church, his first, team's 5th. Ruder and Wolkosh back in for the Yellow Jackets. Wolkosh inbound to Detloff with Suko on him, hands it off. Swentek, the wide open 3, called the bank, it's open. And Swentek with a favor from UCB as he gets that one to go. Has 2 minutes to go in the first half. Yellow Jackets lead 39-14. Looking inside there for Roberts. Roberts jumper off the mark. Rebound Swentek. Swentek drives, stops the free throw line, finds Wolkosh, who's open for 3. That's too strong. Rebound grabbed by Detloff. Swentek thought about it now. Wolkosh looks inside. Ruder gets bumped. And it comes up top, and it's near side. It goes for Swentek. Now Ruder with 7 on the shot clock. Now to Schmidt. Schmidt in the lane. Shot no good. Rebound grab. And so the discussion is the shot clock resets. And they're going to say that, so when they saw that the shot clock was certain in that process of 1-0, and then it reset on an off-balance shot, it goes out of bounds, it'll be Breckenridge ball.
Right, and that's a tough spot to be in as an athlete, and you're going to see those once in a while. First time I've seen it this year where it's been that bang-bang that it was that close, but I think you just play on, and that's what they're doing.
Well, the unique thing is the guy that's running the shot clock, it's tough for him sometimes to see on that angle if it hit the rim or not from where he's sitting. And it kicks out near side, it goes to Roberts. Now a 3-pointer from Sanchez, in and out, no good. Schmidt, the rebound.
Right, and Cowboys have to be a little disheartened. That one was down in the basket cylinder again and rattles out, and they've had multiple of those shots. Not that it would have closed the gap totally, but it would have been a lot closer than it is now.
And Ruder for 3, that's off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Sanchez. Shot clock is off with 28 seconds to go. The Cowboys with it. Sanchez gets a screen. Now the roll. The pass near side. It goes to Albertson. Sanchez gets it back with 12. Comes back to him after it's batted away, and ending up drawing a foul is Ruder. And he'll get called for it.
1-1. So, and it's one of those things. That was a hustle play. The ball was loose. We talked about those 50-50s and how important they were. Good hustle by Ruder to get after it. You do get an offensive possession now. Free throw was good by Sanchez, but you still get that offensive possession. So you can come back and make up for this. And again, I think if you're the coaching staff of the Yellow Jackets, you just like the hustle.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound Schmidt. Yellow Jackets bring it up court with 5 on the game clock. Ruder with 4. He will drive in the lane, feed it down low, and it's turned over with 1.1. Ruder was looking just to curl that a little bit more, and he would have had Schmidt wide open, and maybe Schmidt at the same time could have moved a step over too. But he had his guy pinned. With 1 second left, full court heave, and that will do it for the first half.
Yeah, really, I like the aggressiveness by the Yellow Jackets there, even on that last play. I thought that was one of the better halves of basketball by the Yellow Jackets. Both sides of the ball, they're getting after it and doing things that I think they wanted to see happen. We talked about where they wanted to be defensively. If the second half's the same, they're definitely going to be within that range and offensively. And if you're the Cowboys, I think it's one of those things you just got to relax, settle into your offense a little bit more, and realize that the shots just haven't fell tonight, but they are getting looks at the basket. And I've always been that law of averages guy that if they're not falling, they have to at some point.
And at halftime, the Yellow Jackets lead this 39-15. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
At Great Clips, we use online check-in to help NHL player Jack Hughes achieve game day flow faster, so he can do more with his time off the clock. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
At Great Clips, we use clip notes to save NHL player Cale Makar's haircut details, so he's always confident in his hockey hair. Because with a name like Cale, you gotta sport great salad. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
At Waterfront Recreational LLC, the mission is to deliver high-quality and custom-built steps, decks, and docks so you can access and enjoy your property. We believe in hard work, honest and fair dealing, high-quality craftsmanship, and excellent customer service. Our products have proven results. We can't control the weather, but our docks remain rock solid in the windiest of conditions. We also offer boat storage in the wintertime. Call or text 218-298-1353 for more information about each of our services, or visit waterfrontrecreational.com today.
Welcome back to the Frontier Airlines Go Wild halftime show. Make sure to visit flyfrontier.com today to learn about the Go Wild Pass and lock in one-way flights in and out of both Fargo and Minneapolis for as low as $15. And Lance, 15's the number for Breckenridge as they trail 39-15 at half.
Yeah, and we said it before we left on break, Jason. It is really a good half for the Yellow Jackets, and they made a lot of things happen for themselves, and you've always been a proponent of good defense leads to offense, and I think tonight's a great example of that for the Yellow Jackets. Is they're changing up defenses. They tried some trapping stuff, they tried some pressure stuff, and they kind of kept, for a little bit of spurt there, they kept Breckenridge off guard with what was coming next and got them out of their offense a little bit. And you start thinking about what are we running instead of putting the ball in the basket. And it kind of showed for Breckenridge. Now, that being said, Breckenridge did get some shots. They had a lot of near misses. And that's the type of stuff that kind of separates what we talked about, that winning and losing is if they don't fall, it's pretty hard to win. So I don't know what the adjustments are going to be. Both teams change defenses. They're running their offenses. I think we're going to see a lot of the same in the second half. It's just who keeps the ball going in the basket.
Well, you talked about a little bit. I'll actually get back to that point in a second. What you talked about a little bit earlier in that first half is a lot of averages. As that half started to wear on, Breckenridge did get some good looks. They had a couple from three that didn't drop. You know there's going to be a little bit of a run at some point. It's how did the Yellow Jackets answer that? And when you talked about it, and to me, it's that defense to offense. And what you're doing with good defense, it allows you to get out in transition and get out and run. And it doesn't allow the opposing team to get their defense set. And you saw that a little bit in that first half. The good ball movement had Breckenridge running even though when they got in that zone. And then you found a Mason Happel who's open for three. Hit a few of them in the first half. And overall, the Yellow Jackets hit 7 3-pointers in that first half.
Yeah, great night shooting so far for the Yellow Jackets. And they're getting a lot of shots, too. So that helps. But You know, we've talked about this a lot, Jason. It's one of the things that we probably both have hit. You can control your defensive effort. You can control some of the rebounding stuff. You can't control where the ball goes. It's a lot easier to control those components of the game than it is whether the ball's going into the basket or not. And the Yellow Jackets are doing a great job tonight and through that defense. And the other thing that I think that we have to talk about a little bit is how well they're moving the ball. That ball in earlier games through this year has kind of rested. And what I mean by resting is they would take a look and see what was happening. Right now, if they don't have what they think they should see, it's reversing, it's moving, it's going, and all those guys are in motion. It's pretty hard to defend when that starts happening.
Well, one thing we've seen before from the Yellow Jackets is a strong 18. Haven't yet in a while seen a strong 36. We'll see what happens in the second 18 here. When we take a break, come back with your halftime show here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
At Waterfront Recreational LLC, the mission is to deliver high-quality and custom-built steps, decks, and docks so you can access and enjoy your property. We believe in hard work, honest and fair dealing, high-quality craftsmanship, and excellent customer service. Our products have proven results. We can't control the weather, but our docks remain rock solid in the windiest of conditions. We also offer boat storage in the wintertime. Call or text 218-298-1353 for more information about each of our services, or visit waterfrontrecreational.com today.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets!
Well, we thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the Go Wild halftime show by Frontier Airlines. Visit Fly Frontier today to learn about the Go Wild pass and lock in one-way flights in and out of both Fargo and Minneapolis for as low as $15 as the Yellow Jackets lead this one 39-15. Here's an opportunity to thank some more sponsors such as Great Clips, Dakota Fins and Feathers, Budget Blinds. We'd also like to thank J&L Nutrition in the Backyard, Reuter Family Dentistry, United Community Bank, KLN Family Brands. Learn how you can get a slice of over $5 million in profit sharing. Only at KLN Family Brands. A job with room to grow. Apply today, build your tomorrow at KLN Family Brands, and visit them online at klnfamilybrands.com. Ray Sport and Marine, sponsors of our opening tip and inbound pass to start the second half as well. I'd like to thank Lakes Hardware. Get your favorite Benjamin Moore or Magnolia paint colors or color match any color today at Lakes Hardware in downtown Perham. The Yellow Jackets will have opening possession to start the second half. They'll go near side with it to Della. Now Onenson looks inside, gets cut off. Swentek in the lane, bounce pass there. Onenson, the pass for Happel, who's open in the corner. Doesn't get the three to drop, but Blaze Schmidt fights for the board, gets the held ball. Possession arrow will go to the Cowboys.
Exactly what we talked about at halftime. If you looked at that, Onenson had a good shot, probably could have took it, hit a few threes in the first half, made that extra pass with the ball not staying still, and got a really nice look by Happel, and the way he's been shooting, that's a good shot.
Albertson finds a cutting Byer, but his shot is rushed and short, and it's no good. Now Happel with it. Happel. Now Onenson out at the eye in the hive. Goes across to Happel. Now back to Swentek. Nice through, finds a bounce pass, but it's redirected off a foot and out of bounds. The redirect saved 2 points for the Cowboy defense. And now Joy Lopez will quickly come in, as it looks like Carter Bernard is a little banged up as he exits. Detloff will hand it off to Happel, now to Swentek. Comes back to Happel. Happel into the lane, kicks it over to Swentek, who will drive. Bounce pass there, Schmidt in the finish. No, it's no good, and there's Roberts for the board, and an aggressive foul on Detloff, who's going for the rebound. Will get called for his second.
Again, great offensive set by the Yellow Jackets. Really ran well, just didn't finish. And then those are the ones that you kind of compound it by trying to do too much. That's what we talked about earlier. Jason is trying to do too much, and Detloff picks up kind of that foul that you wouldn't want him to see. It's not detrimental now, but it is his second.
Sanchez with it. Now with it, there's Lopez. They trap on him. Gets it away and gets it free to Roberts. Loses control and goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Cowboys. Roberts led the way with 7 in the first half for Breckenridge. The Yellow Jackets were led by Happel with 13.
Jackets playing good defense right now, Jason, but a lot of hands. So you're going to see if the fouls start to get called or what happens is there's some reaching going on. Nice basket there by the Cowboys.
Roberts did a nice job fighting his way through traffic, putting it up and in to make it 39-17. On your United Community Bank scoreboard with 16 and a half to go in our second half. Onenson getting guarded closely there by Lopez. Goes to Happel. Happel to Schmidt on the baseline. Detloff with it. Will launch a long three. It's good. Ashton Detloff has 8 on the night as he hits the triple. Back to the way, Sanchez. Roberts gets called for the travel. We got an update at the end of the first half. Boys basketball action. The Barnesville Trojans up on Pelican Rapids 41-20. That goes near side. Onenson near side. Swentek, Happel. Comes back over, they swing it over Onenson. Comes back to Swentek. Detloff with it. And there's Happel. The open three, shorts. Rebound Swentek, and the putback is good. Nice offensive board by Maddox Swentek. And it's 44-17 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Byer with it. Cooper Roberts now for Breckenridge. Near side Albertson. We'll have to talk about that score in our post-game show. I just gave the update on. And it's tapped and stolen away. And Detloff coming back with it left hand. Puts it up, but it's no good. And now it's tied up. No, they're going to call the foul on the Yellow Jackets. That's on Detloff, his third.
I went a little silent there, Jason. I had to go check that myself. It's one of those that you said, kind of see it. Not that I didn't think Barnesville could play that way or beat Pelican, but I had to see it with my own eyes, and it's going to be an interesting Section 8 AA, I think.
Definitely so. We got a foul down low. Like I said, give us something to talk about in the EOT Insurance postgame show. Brandon Sandberg picks up his first, and tell you what, Lance, it's really wide open, is looking to drive. Sanchez throws up a tough shot. Sandberg for the board. Happel with it. Knifes through, gets it back, now feeds it. And a nice finish, Swentek, but an even better play by Mason Happel on the assist. As he was able to corral the redirect and feed it nicely to Swentek to make it 46-17.
Yellow Jackets are seeing the floor really well tonight. And but I think, like you said, I think it's stemming from this end. Just the energy that they're giving off here on the defensive end and just being real physical with their defense is leading to those offense. And I think everybody's just so involved right now that they're all looking for the ball.
Alex Bloom, Cole Reuter back in. 9 on the shot clock for the Yellow Jackets, or for the Cowboys, excuse me. We had a few things that we can chat about in our post-game show, brought to you by EOT Insurance, which will be fun. We have a big game tomorrow night to talk about as well. At the basketball, Cooper Roberts.
Full day on Saturday. We got lots and lots of stuff.
Sanchez, 3, no good. Rebound, Lopez. He goes into the trees and draws a foul. Lopez showing no fear and draws the foul. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
A few more of those 8 AA scores is now that I'm looking. Jason Hawley up 28-24 against Crookston at the half. And Frazee and Staples Motley 70-70 with 2 minutes to go in the game.
Lopez hits the first. It's 46-18 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. And that one's good as well. Lopez with 2 on the night now. Yellow Jackets came out strong tonight with Alex Bloom now getting it there to Swentek. Now to Reuter. He will launch a 3. And that's good. Yellow Jackets are shooting the ball tonight with more confidence, and that will happen too. We have a 49-19 lead, but you can see the way they've been shooting. Had more confidence on their shots as the foul there will be on Bloom.
Definitely. You're not living and breathing on every shot, Jason, and whether it goes in or not. Kind of frees that up, but I like to contribute it to the way they're moving this basketball tonight. It's just uncanny to see. It's not one person, it's not 2, it's all 8, 9 of them that are in the game. And if you're Breckenridge, I think you've always said it, Jason, go in as the shot doesn't fall there. Go 2-3 minute spurts here. See if you can win the next 3 minutes, then go to the next 3 minutes, because somehow you got to break this when you're down by 30.
Holkosh shot no good, but a nice fake there to open himself for that shot. Back the other way is Roberts, so he looks to drive, floats up and in, good. Cooper Roberts got 11. That was a nice move and finish there for Roberts, the sophomore. Bloom, bounce pass inside, nice feed and a finish there for Swentek, who's now got 11. 51-21 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Now with it, Lopez feeds inside. Working there is Albertson kick out. Suko launches off the back iron, no good. Bloom the rebound. Bloom. Bounce pass there. That was a tough one in traffic. Suko picks up the loose ball. Up ahead here for Roberts. Now a 3 on its way. Albertson doesn't get it to drop. Sandberg there for the board. Volkosh with it, gets a screen from Sandberg. Now to Bloom. Bloom here near side. Volkosh inside it goes. Swentek, well, he's just going to turn around and hit the jumper. He was looking for someone to feed it to. They're all covered. Realize he's wide open. Hits the 2. Takes us to a break. Yellow Jackets lead 53-21.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets!
Welcome back to the Hive, where the Yellow Jackets lead this one 53-21, and some scores, Lance, that we've touched on. One that's kind of opened our eyes, and it's going to open a lot of eyes in this section if it continues to stand, but Pelican Rapids starting to battle back.
Yeah, Barnesville up 43-28 with 16 minutes to go, so narrowing the gap there is Pelican. It is at Barnesville, so that also, home court advantage is huge.
Three-pointer from the corner, no good. But they have that new arena, and I think they still lost a little bit of luster of the home court as Bloom clears some space, gets to Wolkosh, back to him.
They did have quite a home court advantage there.
But they have turned that into a nice little home as well in their new barn. Three-pointer on its way, that's off the mark. Yellow Jackets grab the board, though. That's Swentek.
Hawley opening up the game a little bit on Crookston, 2 now with 5 minutes to go in the game, 50-35.
Sandberg kick out wide open. Alex Bloom in and out, no good. Rebound Wolkosh, back to Bloom again. He will drive, kick out. Reuter into the lane, gets it tapped away. The ball goes to the floor. It's tapped around, and Breckenridge will come back the other way. Here's Lopez. Byron Corral stops in the lane. Short jumper, too strong. Rebound Sandberg.
I think what you've seen with the Cowboys, Jason, is a little bit what's hard as the ball gets tipped out of bounds. When you play that zone, you're kind of susceptible to that outside shot. Yellow Jackets are taking it, which leads to long rebounds. It's harder to rebound out of those zones because you're not guarding one specific man. You have to go find somebody. That was case in point there. Yellow Jackets had 3-4 shots at the basket.
Bloom looks inside now. Sandberg. Sandberg works, spins up and in. Brendan Sandberg with a nice move and finish as well. And the Yellow Jackets now lead 55-21 with 10:45 to go in our second half. Feed, drive, floater, too strong. Yellow Jackets fight for the board. It's Sandberg that comes away with it as they clear. Now Bloom with it. Into the lane, kick out here. Wolkosh launches and hits. A three-point party tonight for the Yellow Jackets. That's their 10th three-pointer of this game. And they lead 58-21. Sanchez answers. He hits a big three for Breckenridge. Makes it 58-24. And a foul on the drive. Foul is on Caleb Albertson. We got a time on the floor. Yellow Jackets lead 58-24. Under 10 to go on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
Oh, flashback in the Hive tonight. with the Macarena on here as it's the Yellow Jackets lead 58-24. Detloff with the basketball into the timeout. Comes back to Happel for three. Too strong. Rebound grabbed there by Sanchez. Now bringing it back is Smith and a foul. Foul will be on the Yellow Jackets. It's on Mason Happel. We've seen some strong shots today in the Hivelands.
We'll leave it at that.
Got a foul on Onitson away from the ball. Can only team up so much for you, Lance, and now at the line is Aiden Sanchez.
It's hard to talk about yourself and you on air about our basketball skills, but we'll leave that up to the viewers' imagination of little pregame shoot-around by the two of us.
Well, one found the bottom of the net, one found the floor. The second free throw is too strong. Rebound grabbed by Happel.
Both to the enjoyment of the basketball boys from Perham.
Happel with it. Now Bloom with it. It's to Onenson. Onenson with the head fake back to Bloom. Bloom cuts into the lane, draws the foul and gets it to go. Nice athletic move there by Alex Bloom, and he gets the and one opportunity.
Saw the strength of Bloom, and one of the things that we've seen all throughout this whole season is his ability to get to the basket. When he finishes through with that's going to be another asset for Coach Haberman and his staff, is to have someone with his size and ability that can get to the basket.
Free throw good. As Wilcox is back in the game for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets lead 61-25, and we have a foul on the inbound. It's going to be on Onenson again for the hold.
And again, that's in the 1-on-1 is the Cowboys. So probably the only negative aspect of tonight, Jason, is that they're going to be shooting free throws for the next 9 minutes and 23 seconds.
Sanchez at the line. He's got 8 on the night.
Boy, it's just hard to picture he's a 9th grader. And you know, you might go, well, he's got 9 points. But that could have doubled or even more real quickly as he's had the shots go in and out. But it's more so how he handles himself on the floor is just so impressive.
Wilcox with it now. Detloff to Onenson. Swinging over, Happel to look for three. It's good. Mason Happel. He's got 16.
And again, Onenson's going to have to be careful here a little bit with the forearms. The officials have been calling that tonight just to slow Sanchez down. And again, it's one of those things that I like what they're doing. They're trying to make him work the full length of the floor. That tells you how good he is as a freshman.
Clock will run. 8.5 to go. Yellow Jackets lead 64-26. Byer with it. Off balance shot is good for 2.
Nice shot by Byer. Using that glass really nicely. Maybe something somebody should have done in our pregame shoot-around, but
Onenson works, gets the defender off his feet, and puts that up and in for 2.
Nice control there by Onenson and getting his body to a spot where he could use the glass and been impressed with his offensive game tonight.
Lopez looks inside, stolen away.
Again, you can see some of these turnovers by the Cowboys are young turnovers, making passes that aren't really there. Nice head fake there by Mason Happel, draws the foul.
He'll go to the line. Fouls on Byer. Happel will shoot appear at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. He's got 17 on the night, does Mason Happel. Yellow Jackets lead 67-28. Make sure to stay tuned to the OT Insurance postgame show. That one's good as well for Heppel. I believe that might be the final time we'll see Mason Heppel play Schmidt tonight for the Yellow Jackets. So they lead 68-28. Heppel with a strong night with 18. Maddox Swentek as well had a strong night. Both teams starting to maneuver their benches a little bit. Here's that ball's off a foot and out of bounds. Connor Ernst, Alex Bloom. Braden Anderson in for the Yellow Jackets.
Pelican Rapids continues to creep closer and closer in this one as Barnesville's up 45-35 with 12 minutes remaining.
Ruder with it. Now Braden Anderson. In the lane, kick up, finds Ruder, and the shot for three is good. Cole Ruder hits a three. What a nifty play. Braden Anderson driving the lane and kicking it out, finding the wide open Ruder. Drive into the lane, Roberts shot blocked by Sandberg. Anderson behind the back. Works through, floats it up, doesn't get it to drop, fights, gets his own board. Kicks it over to Sandberg. Sandberg to the lane, and good for two. As the Yellow Jackets lead 73-28. Logan Church with it. Now Roberts waits for everyone to clear, works down against Sandberg, gets him off his feet, goes high off the glass and gets that to go. Roberts has 13 to lead Breckenridge. Ruder with it. Bloom. Left hand into the lane, finds Sandberg. Sandberg to the hoop strong, doesn't get it to go. Rebounds grabbed by Ernst. And Breckenridge back. Lance, we've got a full slate of games coming up the next few days. We'll talk about them as this three-pointer's on its way. It's off the mark. Sandberg the rebound. Sandberg all the way to the hoop and goes for two. He's got 8. 4.5 to go. Tomorrow night, though, a marquee matchup in the Heart of the Lakes girls basketball action. 2 top-ranked teams in the state of Minnesota. Pelican Rapids and the Perham Yellow Jackets squaring off here at the Hive. Should be a fun one tomorrow night, 7:30 tip. Pregame will be on earlier than that. 3-pointer by Roberts. We just don't know exactly what time on the pregame show. The ball goes off bounce with 4:05 to go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too, Jason. We'll be back on the air here with Magnitude Sports, covering that for you as well. And, you always love those matchups when you get top 3 or 4 teams in the section going at each other at this time of the year. Good test for both teams.
Sanchez working down low, draws a foul, count the bucket. He'll get a 3-point play opportunity.
That's what I've liked about Sanchez. We said it early, and I know the score's out of hand right now, but you just watch how controlled he is. He has a real knowledge of what he wants to do with the basketball. And sometimes I didn't have that knowledge as a senior when I played, let alone as a freshman. And he's doing such a nice job with that there's good things to come there for sure.
He gets that one to go. 75-33, Yellow Jackets lead on the United Community Bank scoreboard. 3-pointer on its way, it's good. Nathan Rusted comes in and knocks down a 3. Back the other way, Suko no good. Gets his own rebound, the putback is good. Rusted now to Anderson. Anderson works into the lane, hands it off, and the finish for Ty Rooney in a place. Erupts for Ty as he gets that to go. And Rooney will be at the line to shoot. Free throw too strong. Tapped out of bounds will go to Breckenridge. Yellow Jackets lead 80-35 with 2 minutes to go in the second half. Inside, Suko fights to the hoop and gets it to go for two. Turnover goes to Breckenridge. And then on Saturday, the Breakdown Crossover Classic. Some fun games starting at 10:30 in the morning. A day of 7 basketball games here at the Hive. We'll talk more about those and how you can watch them and where you'll be able to watch them if you're unable to make it into the Hive on Saturday. Suko works against Rooney. Tough shot, but he's fouled. Actually, the foul is on Breckenridge. And it's on Byer. Yellow Jackets lead 80-37. Three-pointer from the far side, no good. And a shot attempt by Reed Wolkosh. Now Braden Anderson, the open look. Did everything but drop. And it goes out of bounds.
We've seen a lot of those tonight in for both teams that have been rattled the rim, hit the net, and came back out. And frustrating when that happens.
Couldn't tell you the feelings of that based on my shot today. As they go near side, Sanchez off the glass and good for two. Reed Wolkosh for three, no good. Long rebound. Coming back, Avery Smith into the lane, draws a foul. And he'll shoot two. The clock will stop for the 2 free throws. Smith will shoot a pair. I think that bounced 4 times before it decided not to go in. But
I was trying to think if I've ever seen that before that many times. That it didn't go in.
Off the mark. Yellow Jackets cross half court, and that will do it. Yellow Jackets pick up win number 3 as they knock off Breckenridge by a score of 80-39 tonight.
Yeah, really nice effort by the Yellow Jackets, and they did so many things well tonight. We'll certainly highlight those type of things in our post-game show, and again, you can see where the future is looking up for the Cowboys as they played multiple freshmen tonight, sophomores, and they didn't look like they didn't belong tonight. Just shots did not fall for them, and that's one of those nights, and there's not much you can do about that. Some of that was aided by really, really good defense by the Yellow Jackets and a really nice game plan by Coach Haberman and his staff.
We'll come back, wrap things up here in our EOT Insurance postgame show. We'll name your J&L Nutrition Player of the Game. All coming up here on the postgame show on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hanson, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets!
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Welcome back to your EOT Insurance postgame report. Grab a quote today by visiting EOTinsurance.com. And Lance, a night the Yellow Jackets needed.
Oh, absolutely. And spirits are going to be high coming out, and that's what you need to make practices even better. And again, I get a chance once in a while to look in on practice and just peek in, and I don't think it's ever wavered. The energy's there. What they want to do is there. Coach Haberman and their staff just brings a great, run a great practice, bring great energy, and it showed tonight. And they got right down to doing the things that they've been looking to do. And I know you had a few conversations with some of the staff, the people on staff, and this is kind of what they were looking for. Score over 70, hold people under 55, do the things well. But to me, it boiled down to one thing, and their defense was better, their energy was great, but the ball movement on offense was tremendous, and they didn't settle for a shot. They made a better shot. They looked for the open player, and you've always said, and I think you're saying is take a good shot and make it a great shot. And they certainly did that tonight. And then the other thing they did is they rebounded offensively off of that zone. They went after and got it, and it wasn't always the first person who got the ball. They tipped it around. They made stuff happen. They kept the ball loose, and they won that 50-50 battle that we talked about in the pregame show.
Yellow Jackets earned an 80-39 victory tonight. They improved to 3-8 and 1-3 in the HOL, while Breckenridge drops to 2-9 and 0-5 in the HOL. Take a look at your J&L Nutrition in the backyard. Player of the game tonight, it's Mason Happel. Leads all scorers for the Yellow Jackets, finishes with 18 points. His shot was dropping, but he also did some nice little things well defensively, and also when you talk about feeding in the lane, I thought he had some nice drives and kicks as well tonight.
Right, and he's going to do those things, but I think for the Yellow Jackets, they need that consistent shooting. They need to know who they can look to when they drive and kick and do those things, and I think they've been, not that Mason hasn't played well, but I think they were expecting this kind of night from him where he's hitting 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 even three-pointers depending on how the game goes. And tonight that just opened up everything else, because once he hit the first couple, I think Breckenridge recognized and they ran at him really hard. And then it opened up things in the inside where you saw Brandon Sandberg making some moves underneath. Detloff did the same sort of thing. So really nice night by the Yellow Jackets, and hats off to Mason Happel for his play tonight.
Yellow Jackets earned the 80-39 win. Also finishing in double figures for the Yellow Jackets was Maddox Swentek. He finishes with 13, but Yellow Jackets balanced throughout tonight.
Yeah, it was great. It was, and I'll go down the list, and it's going to sound like we could have, and we probably could have named others. I thought Gage Onenson played one of his best games of the season. It was really fun to watch him shoot the three. He did some really nice things, and just distributed the ball so well. But what I think he really did was made Sanchez play a full court game as he picked him up full court and just showed that he could guard him the whole length of the way, and just made Sanchez compete so hard that I think that's why some of those shots maybe rimmed in and out for him tonight, was because he probably had a little fatigue just by having to play the full court game the whole time.
Sanchez had 14. Cooper Roberts had 13 for Breckenridge. And Lance, turn the page as we look tomorrow night. It's going to be another fun one here at the Hive. Two top teams in the state of Minnesota in Class 2A. The Yellow Jackets ranked in the top 10. Pelican just outside the top 10. The Pelican Rapids Vikings squaring off here at the Hive in a big test for both those squads for the top spot in the HOL and to find out a little bit where the seeding looks like and what might look like in March when these two teams probably will face off again.
Yeah, absolutely, Jason. And you can look and you can have a set number of boxes of what's going to make a great game. Good coaches, check. Good players, check. Different defenses, check. I'm just looking forward to seeing, and it's going to be an interesting evening because they both have different dynamics that you have to guard. The Pelican Rapids are going to bring in some really good guards. They've got post play, but that the Yellow Jackets are going to have to defend, and you don't talk much further. The Yellow Jackets are becoming way more balanced than they were even at the beginning of the year, but you still have to stop Willow Thiel in the post. And so that's a charge that Pelican Rapids is going to have to face. And so you put all of those check boxes and you're going, wow, this could be a really fun one to be a part of, and we're lucky enough that we're going to be carrying it here tomorrow night.
And that will lead into Saturday, just to let you guys know. Saturday crossover classic, it looks like this. Oak Grove will take on East Grand Forks boys basketball. Fertile Tranby versus Nevis. Sauk Rapids Rice versus Moorhead. Legacy Christian versus Holly. Ada Borup Rest will take on Henning. Those are all boys games. Then it'll be Holdingford versus Perham at 6:30 p.m. That's another top 15 battle in the state of Minnesota in 2A. That will happen here on Saturday. So the Yellow Jackets will be well tested there. And then on the boys' side, it'll be Catholic Bena taking on Perham to close out the night. Some great basketball action. You can see those games. It will be behind a paywall on Saturday on the NSPN Neighborhood Sports Network. Magnitude Sports will be providing the coverage on Saturday, but it will be on the Neighborhood Sports Network first. And then at midnight after that, the free viewing of the Magnitude Sports broadcast will be available on YouTube. But again, those games on Saturday are on nspn.tv. You can check the links out, perhamschools.org. as well, and Magnitude Sports will have the coverage of that all day on Saturday, which should be a fun crossover classic.
Right. You talked about some star teams in there, and there's going to be some good ones, and it's going to be a day chock full of really good games, and I'm looking forward to another one I'm looking forward to is Henning Ada Borup. You're talking about two top 10 teams in Class A as well. So if you love basketball, you're going to want to spend the day either watching or being here because it's going to be a fun day of basketball.
And so you know the way these crossover classic breakdown events work, that time says 12 o'clock. You want to be in the gym at 11:55.
Right.
They try to get those games started right away if you're going to be here. 10:30, 12 o'clock, 1:45, 3:15, 4:45, 6:30, and 8 o'clock are your start times for the games on Saturday. The first tomorrow night, Lance, again, we'll touch on it one more time. The Yellow Jackets and the Vikings. Always a fun rivalry in the history of, especially of late, between those two schools.
Oh, absolutely. And you can look to section games, you can look to conference games, and it's got everything wrapped up in it, and it's going to be just a fun night of basketball. And again, it's getting cold outside. There's nothing much else that I'd want to do rather than watch some good basketball. And if you can't, please join us tomorrow night, as it's going to be a fun one. And before we go, Jason, I just got to say again, congratulations to Coach Haberman and his staff. They did and the kids, they did a great job tonight. And Breckenridge, I think they're going to be one of those fun teams as you start to look and they go into 6A. They're going to be battle tested because they're playing a lot. They're playing kind of their old schedule and having a lot of AA schools, which might lead to some more losses, but really get you battle tested when it comes time for playoffs. So it's a good time of year, and it's leaning towards a great time of year as we roll into getting closer and closer to that playoff time.
The Yellow Jackets earn an 80-39 victory. That's Lance Rock. I'm Jason Groth. We thank you for tuning in. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.